spring?
Exciting spring so far. Just having really 2 years under our belt together. The guys really understanding what we want from top to bottom. And right now we've just been focused on really tightening our fundamentals up. Great plays are usually a direct relation with great fundamentals. So we've really been working on tightening those things up, and it's been fun, really fun with those guys, good group of guys, really bought in to Illinois football and whatever they have to do.
It's only one ball, and you guys play full running backs. How do you kind of foster that mentality of we're all rooting for each other, we all want to play and help each other?
Yeah, I've never been able to be a part of anything like that until this last year. It speaks volumes of the young men that we have in our building, the young men that we've been able to bring in. They're unselfish guys. It is one ball. They do want to run the ball as much as possible, but those guys cheer for one another. We kind of talk about doing it together, and they've seen a little bit of success, and they start to believe in it.
How rare is that? You're just saying it's the first time. It's got to be hard to.
Yeah, I've been able to play three guys and really two and a third at times, but to be able to play four guys in this day and age, they really embrace their roles, and they cheer for one another. If they're tired, they'll come out. They're not going to try to sneak extra reps in there. Like it's really a testament to those men that we have, whether it's Josh, Aiden, Caden, and Khalil. They all have been awesome about just what do we need to do to win.
How was Khalil most different from when he got to campus?
Just a lot smarter as far as obviously learning the offense. He's gotten bigger, which we knew he would do, especially on the Tank and his staff. He's gotten stronger. He's the total package. We got some things to continue to grow on. I'm excited about practice tonight, get a chance to see him. But he's just an awesome young man that comes to work every day. Really understands, is a smart football player. For a young guy to be able to come in and know what to do, it's been really impressive.
Coming off an injury, just how is Caden's progression so far? Is he full go in practice? And just kind of touch on that.
Well, I won't touch on any injuries or anything like that. But what I will say is he's in a good place, mentally and physically. Every day he's getting better and better, and just really happy with where he's at right now. Right now he's in the process of mastering the unrequired. He is really doing a really good job in the room for us. Really has a great grasp of what we're doing from A to Z, and now it's about just detailing it even more and really working on the 500 level stuff.
How's it?
What's maybe take personality-wise, character-wise, for maybe four guys to understand there's maybe enough for all of us?
Yeah, like one of the things that's in our going in on our doors, right? Going in, coming in, and walking out, it says put the team first. And so it's really just that simple. These guys believe in putting the team first. They believe in being fresh, right? And in these days here, this day and age, man, guys want to have fresh backs and to be able to maintain the rigors of a Big Ten season. And I think we saw that down the stretch with Josh, how he played fast and physical and was able to maintain and be able to last for an entire season in the Big Ten. And that's a huge deal.
They all play a little bit differently, too. Does that make it easier when you're trying to divvy up those carries a little bit?
It does. They kind of find their role in their niche, and it makes it hard for a defense. Listen to our defense, having to tackle Aiden Lawfrey and then having to tackle Caden and Josh. That's a totally different. And then you got to then go in and tackle a little slasher like Khalil. So it's really hard when you have to play against a number of guys that present different problems for you.
Coach Bielema back in 2010, he had John Clay, Monte Ball, James White. Has he ever kind of talked about kind of experience? Because he's kind of gone through this at Wisconsin.
He has. He talked about the three guys almost. I think he was a couple of yards away from or having three of them with 1,000 yards or something like that. That's crazy. But no, we don't really talk about it much. We just have to give the guys their roles and they earn everything they get. And they understand that, right? That's how it should go. Every week may be different, and so they understand that. We're going to do every day.
What does James bring to that room? His perspective?
Yeah, James, man, has been awesome to work with. He's been first of all, he's a very studious, intelligent, humble young man that really understands the game. He brings a ton of experience, right? Not really as a coach, but as a player. And so, man, he's been unbelievable for our team and for our guys in the room. Just been awesome, man, for me to work with him and be able to pick his brain on a day-to-day basis.
What's McCray's confidence like? He had such a good Citrus Bowl. He finished November super strong. What's he been like so far in practice?
Say that again?
Josh McCray, what's his confidence like after a fantastic Citrus Bowl?
Through the roof. His confidence through the roof. I would say that about all of them. But particularly you asked about Josh, man, through the roof. He as good as he finished the season off, he's actually playing better right now. That's how I know his confidence is through the roof. He's playing his best football that I've seen in the last. This is the third spring I've had him. He's playing his best football right now that I've ever seen him play, and he's been awesome.
What do you think's different, like physically, or what's he been doing that's a little bit different that made him better?
I think he's playing faster. The more you know, the faster you can play. Things slow down to you. When it slows down to you, you end up speeding up. Okay. And so he's playing faster. He understands more. He understands defenses more. He understands technique more. So he's just really just embodied all the things that we're asking him to do. He can do it a lot better right now. And so I'm pleased with where he's at. We want to keep going, tightening up details and fundamentals with him. But, man, I'm fired up with where he's at right now.
How about Aiden? How has he built off the finish of his great season?
Yep, great question, man. Aiden's he's confident, right? He's more confident than I've ever seen him right now, in what he was able to do Northwestern, and really what he was doing versus South Carolina. Man, it shouldn't be any reason. One of the top defenses in the SEC last year, really in the country. And so for him to be able to play, both of those guys to be able to play like that, man, it's unreal. So they understand they're playing very confident. They're tightening up things here and there, but they're feeling really good right now.
He trusted Khalil Valentine at crunch time in some close games.
Yes.
What was it about him that you saw that you would put that trust in him?
That's a great question. The one thing that I saw with him, he was on my hip the entire game, right? And I was listening to him. I was looking at the field, but I was actually listening to him talk about what should happen, what could happen on each play, right? And a lot of times you have freshmen that are not playing right now. Sometimes they pop, sometimes they sit in the back. He was in my hip the entire game. Great spirit, great energy, and I knew if we had to call on him, he was seeing the game the right way because I could hear him right here in my hip. So I don't even know if he understands that, but I knew that I was listening to him the whole game talk about what should happen here and what should happen there, and I knew he had proved to us really in training camp that he would play well, and wanted to see how he would play and react in those moments, and he did a really good job.
Obviously, we saw the quickness of him. We know the speed of him. What can strength and just a year of experience do for him now?
Man, I think with Tank in his 8-week cycles, he really needed to have that this spring. He didn't get a chance to get that last year. I think we're going to see another element of him, a more physical element of him, along with his speed. A lot of times when guys get stronger, they get faster as well. So I think we'll see that with him. Another year of growth in the offense, even though he picked a lot of stuff up. Another year of growth, another year of understanding to be able to pick at the things that he did wrong last year. The same thing with Josh, like speed him up as he learns more. He would speed up his game and speed up his reads and his process of doing things. I think you'll see him improve in pass protection. He knows more. He understands more. He can see more of the defense. I just think the more you're able to play in those fast and speedy environments, the better you're going to be, and that's his growth is going to be a lot more this year as you can.
You mentioned humility.